Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yashar Allah, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yashar Allah, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Bragat Yahweh, Bragat Yahweh Shai, Bragat Yahweh, Bragat Yahweh Shai, Bragat Yahweh, Bragat Yahweh Shai, Bahashon Chai Kodash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. I was a high spirit wind lawyer. And today I want to go into a topic, all right, entitled Herbs for the Service of Man. Herbs for the service of man. All right. And I was just meditating, had a couple things in my spirit. And I was pondering, which topic should I do a lesson on? And the spirit was basically reiterated that, I stick to the basics. But also within the basics is the basics within our culture. All right, is how we deal with sickness. All right, and balance within a body, healing and restoration within a body, or within your body. Okay, shalom, shalom. All right, and the Most High gives us herbs to restore our health. Now, in Wisdom of Solomon, I believe it's the 8th chapter, it speaks about the virtues of wisdom, in which this is something that I want to say Benjamin Franklin stole the credit for, the 4 virtues of wisdom. He got it from the book of Sirach. In the book of Sirach, it speaks about the 4 virtues. All right, and one of the 4 virtues of wisdom is prudence. And prudence is the ability to foresee things. All right. Now, when it comes to herbs, you're practicing the act of prudence when you take herbs on the regular, all right, for immune support, all right. When you take that golden seal, that echinacea, some would say, I guess the sources of golden seal and echinacea is controversial, but at the end of the day, just to keep it on the surface, golden seal echinacea is great for the immune system. Okay? Shalom, shalom. But if you took herbs or roots, because they're really root, I know golden seal is really the roots, but if you took golden seal, echinacea, all right, before you actually got sick, man, it's actually more beneficial. If you took any herbs before you actually got sick, and we don't know, well, we do know that Esau was cooking something up in his laboratory that he's going to disperse to the people. And it's going to compromise the immune system. All right? But how much more are you equipped when you're already taking herbs? All right? So herbs like golden seal, echinacea, all right? Different roots. Wisdom of Solomon 7 speaks about the virtues of roots. When you take ginger root, turmeric root, all right, you take it in the form of a tea, you might chop it up and put it in your smoothie, all right, but how much more are you equipped when you have those herbs in your system before you really need those herbs, all right, before you are required to depend on those herbs? And it also tells you in Sirach 38 chapter that you pray to the Most High. So prayer stimulates the herbs, it activates the herbs. But when you take these herbs that I've mentioned, the golden seal, echinacea, the ginger root, the turmeric root, or you take these different roots, man. You take your fermented garlic. All right, I got a hold to some fermented black garlic, man. All right. I got a hold to some fermented black garlic, man. And, it's just better to take those things before you really need those things, man. We're already headed into the winter time, so you already know what that entails. Also, like I said, Evil E is always cooking up something. So we're performing the act of prudence. We're performing the act of prudence. All right, when we take these things before we rely on these things as a crutch. All right? This is what a fucking woman. This is the purpose of a fucking woman, man. This is the role of a woman. All right. When she in her role has these herbs already in the house for the family. She has the children on a certain herbal routine, including herself. This is the nourishing role of a woman. That's when fucking woman is on TikTok waiting on a nigga to start responding to her, man. She's going live for no fucking reason in a bedroom, just waiting on a nigga to say something to her. Like, this is your fucking role, man. Right? This is what we have in mind when we say we need to find a woman, man. Or the Most High gives you a woman. Have a fucking expectation, man. You're gonna deal how you gonna deal. Nobody's micromanaging you. But just in general, man. Same thing with us men. There has to be some herbalists in the camp. And not only is there usually an herbalist in the camp, all the brothers in the camp need to know the basics. All the brothers in the camp need to know how to brew a fucking tea. You know? All the brothers in the camp need to know the general basics of herbs. Then you have, usually the spirit has it to where there's a specialist or two in the camp. All brothers need to know how to fucking brew a fucking tea, man. You know? If a brother get a headache, the first thing he doesn't need to do is get a fucking Tylenol, man. If a brother get a tummy ache, you should be rushing to the fucking pharmacy store, man. You should know how to deal with a fucking tummy ache, man. I just mentioned fucking ginger, man. I just mentioned fucking ginger, man. Right? It's more than going out on the highways and the byways, man. We're really turning back to our culture, man. All right? No fucking Pepto-Bismol. You take some fucking ginger, man. There's different things in our life that we got to go through that's forcing us out of our comfort zone, and it requires faith. And one of those things is taking herbs for especially minute things, man. All right? Taking herbs for minute things, man. Taking herbs for things that's, you know, a regular ailment. All right? Like I said, you get a headache or a tummy ache, you shouldn't be going to no fucking, get some fucking crushed up white pill, get some fucking pill, man. I'm an expert, I'm a quiz brothers, man. Just a fun quiz, you know? What do you use for a headache? If you have a fucking headache, what do you use? You know? Alright, I was waiting on a little response, but it's okay. One thing that you use for a headache, one herb, which is really a tree bark, is willow bark, man. You can use willow bark for a headache. Alright? You could buy it as a salve. You could take it as a tea. You know, you could take it as a pill, like a capsule. Use willow bark. This is what Bayer's medicine used for their ingredient when they made their aspirins. Same thing with devil's claw. You can use devil's claw for willow bark. But you can also use those things for aches and pain, man. If you have, of course, like like I said, you can use willow bark, devil's claw as a tea. You know, you can use it as a salve to put it directly on the part of your body that's aching. All right, and when we deal with headaches, we deal with devil's claw, willow bark. All right, don't get the word all fucked up when I say devil's claw, man. They call it devil's claw over there in South Africa where the root grows, because it has stems and the wires to protect the root. The wires look like little claws, so the locals call it devil's claw. But another less popular name is grapple root. The scriptures speak about the virtues of roots. A big part of pharmaceutical medicines that's used for arthritis, they use that as an active ingredient, man. Because Esau cannot put a patent on herbs, so he either creates chemicals that imitate the properties of herbs. We're using herbs. Herbs is one of the active ingredients. Devil's Claw, willow bark. That's for headaches. But it's also for pain in general. Arnica, comfrey roots. You know, I'm not Dr. Sabi over here, man. But these are certain things that I use as a crutch, and I also sell the salves, man. I make salves, and they're very effective. You got knee fucking pain, I sell it to my coworkers. I sell it to the brothers. You know, sometimes I give them. You know, I go out of town. I give them to the brothers. You know what I mean? But you can make these things yourself, man. You can be your own fucking herbalist, man. Part of coming back to our nationality and coming back to our manhood is being self-sufficient, man. Now, I don't fully, like I said, I had a little screen problem. That's my responsibility. I have to get my screen fixed. Brothers asking about H320. But H320 is usually from fruits. You know, water is H2O, but fruit is H320. Like watermelon, you know. But I don't fully see your question, so like I'm gonna go get my screen fixed. That's on me right there. So like, you know. But you take the herbs, you brew it into a tea. You can order the tea bags online, man. Just go on Amazon, order tea bags online. But we're in fucked up times right now, man. This nigga is brewing up something. So it's better to equip our immune system, all right, with the herbs and the roots before your body actually, you know, gets attacked. Because the herbs is like a fort. It's better to surround your city with a fucking fort before the enemy comes, as opposed to building up a fort in the middle of a fucking attack, man. We all get some type of sick, not all of us, but a lot of us get some type of cough and all that type of shit. But it just is minimized when you already take the herbs, man. But I realized that you use the virtue prudence when it comes to herbs. You take it ahead of time, man. And the spirit was on me to go more raw vegan, man, more raw plant-based, man, on my own personal journey. But the spirit. Yeah, morning tea helps. Taking teas in the morning. Cause I got a tea right next to me, man. I got a tea for the liver. I was doing a little small liver cleanse, and within the cleanse is alfalfa, milk thistle, kind of a blur right now, but I know I definitely use alfalfa, milk thistle, burdock root, you know, things for that liver, man, because the liver is in control of so many functions within your body. You know, it's a filtering system. It helps get rid of waste. So if we're not getting rid of waste, all right, we have a bloated fucking liver. All right, we're not really digesting food. A lot of us don't have a weight problem. We have a waste problem because our liver is not getting rid of waste. Yeah, calm, bro. Milk thistle, that's the mud, man. You can go to a Whole Foods, go online and get a milk thistle tincture. You know, but I ended up getting it as an herb. I think it looks like a bunch of little seeds. I put it in my tea bag along with the burdock root, the alfalfa, and it's something else too, but I forgot. But tea is important when it's the first thing you take in the morning, or it might be the last thing you take at night, man. But that's when it has this potency. It's like the first thing you take on an empty stomach, depending on what tea it is. You have to do your research. You know? You take that ginger and that lemon, make a tea. It's very effective, man. All right, stomach problems, you know, might be nauseated. You take that ginger, squeeze a little lemon in it, take a little honey or a little agave, and something that the brother put me on, the Captain Sequoia that I kept. That agave nectar, man, that's good for your colds and shit, man. I had a little cough a few weeks ago, I had this shit all day. but I end up buying agave nectar based on his counsel, his advice, and a little cough went away, man. Like I said, you should have the confidence to take herbs, at least on a minor level. You know? You should have the confidence to use the herbs on a minor level, man. Headache, tummy ache, cold, flu. You know what I'm saying? But if you equip your immune system, all right, you might not get to the point of having the flu. You may or may not. You know, if you do, your body would already be equipped to help you rid the flu and accelerate the healing process, man. Some of us get sick because we got a poor fucking diet, man. Some of our little ones get sick all the time because you always feed them that bullshit, man. The mama always feeding them that bullshit. So the little one be catching colds and flus left and right, man. All right? The herbs were created for a body that's infested with the standard American diet, man. At least 70% of our body is supposed to be plant-based. 70% of our diet is supposed to be plant-based. And when you eating that meat, you're supposed to be eating vegetables and stuff to go with it to push it out, man. If not, in the American mindset, American diet, that meat, that bread, it gets stuck in your immune system, man. I mean, it's stuck in your digestive system. And it rots and it putrefies, man. So you have to have the leafy greens and the fruit to push that stuff out, man. You see? But yeah, I was really messing with the liver detox hard this year, man. The milk thistle, the burdock root, the yellow dot, alfalfa, you know? I was messing with that shit hard, man. I was watching it break down. I was watching, you look in the mirror and see your stomach is flatter. The next day, I taken that. Showing you that it was doing what it was supposed to do, break down the fucking toxins and waste in your liver. All right? Burdock root, I believe, which one is it? Oh, and I forgot to mention that dandelion root too, man. The dandelion root is good for the liver too. All right? Because a lot of those roots, they purify the blood in your body, man. Purify the blood in your liver. All right? Milk thistle, burdock, dandelion root, alfalfa, yellow dot. It's for your liver, man. You know, a lot of women, brothers too, but you know, brothers have that testosterone, they got that vigor. So they can, a lot of times you can break down food better than a woman can, right? A lot of women struggle with their weight. Maybe you should struggle with their weight. But sometimes you should struggle, you should focus on your waste, the waste in your body. Get the liver detox to break down the waste in your liver. Push that shit out. Might go on a detox. You just eat fruits and vegetables for a week. But along with that detox, you're drinking that milk thistle, that burdock root. You taking it as a tea. All right, you might get that Buddha tea that already has it prepared for you. You might go to your local apothecary and buy the herbs in bulk and put it in tea bags yourself. You might order it online. You might order it online. All right. Tackle that liver, man. You know, you'll feel better about yourself when you see your body looking different in a good way. You feel fucking better about yourself, man. This nigga, you know this motherfucker trying to kill us. All right. Like I said, the last thing we should be eating is a full meal that costs $5 at a drive-thru, man. If you go to Whole Foods and Kroger's, you got a 16-ounce pomegranate juice that costs $5, man, which is a shame to me. You get some cold-pressed organic juice, it's damn near $5. So how the hell can you make a meal at a restaurant called Cookout or KFC or Wendy's or Church's that costs $5? It's 2 pieces of chicken, a biscuit, some coleslaw, and a drink, and this shit costs $5. A whole fucking meal. $5. Meanwhile, you go to Whole Foods, they got a cold pressed juice, 8-ounce bottle for $5, man. 16-ounce bottle for $5. Somewhere, somebody is fucking up to make a whole fucking meal with chicken, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, and a drink for $5. Somebody is fucking up somewhere, man. It's a drug. And those fast food chains is where There's always some ratchet shit going on, man. The girl behind the register probably ratchet. The customers ratchet. Some bullshit going on. Some folly going on. There's always some bullshit, man. But one thing I'm learning in this journey and this truth is self-love, man. Just give your body the best you can give it that you can afford, man. You know, we can't eat. Sometimes, you know, your pockets might, you know, it might not be where it needs to be for you to eat how you want to eat, but you have to remember, these parts of the world where people live to be 100 years old, they're eating from the ground, man. They're eating beans, man. They're eating, you know, locally grown staple foods, man. They're classified as poor by American standards. You know, the most expensive things you're really buying is the machines itself to make the juices and the smoothies and stuff. But that's a one-time buy. Sometimes you gotta go, you're in that hustle and bustle. You know, you don't have time to make certain things, so you buy a smoothie or whatever. But, you know, your body will thank you for it. You will thank you for it. Your spirit will thank you for it, man. Because then I know Jake mindset is like, damn, why spend $10 on a smoothie when I can spend $10 and get a full meal in a drive-thru? But in most cases, that full meal at a drive-thru is some bullshit. And you never connected to the aches and pains you got in your body 2 weeks later or on down the road. You never connected that $10 meal at a drive-thru. It made you full. Yeah, you were full and your taste buds were satisfied. But guess what? You know, you got these pains on down the road. You got digestive problems. You got chest burn, heartburn. You know, on down the road, you got high blood pressure, man. You know? But that comes along with the journey, man. And the sooner you switch up the way you eat, you know, the sooner you'll be a different person, man. I don't want to see brothers and sisters go through pain, whether I know you personally or not. All right, 99% of this shit that the devil sells to you is some bullshit. It's poison. You know? But that's pretty much the point, man. Now you make that liver tea, get that liver detox going. You know? Somebody got to do it, you know. You shouldn't be willing to compromise your health just to get some type of satisfaction with your taste buds. We say we're gonna treat ourselves, but should we treat ourselves with something that's detrimental to our health? People say do good to yourself. You know, do good to yourself, man. So there's literally that. Do good to yourself. That's beneficial. Do something that's beneficial to you. You know, so one challenge that we have in Babylon is to overcome these cravings and these addictions that Esau has got us on from his fucking food like drugs, man. Or food with these drug effects, man. Cravings don't come from nature. All right, that comes from the chemicals that this man put in the food, man. All right. You know, but that's pretty much the point, man. Hope brothers got something out of it. Hope sisters got something out of it, man. You know, one thing that we're fighting for is vitality, man. Not being tired all the time. All right. With that, to the next time. Shalom.